Hello guys, my name is Dandy Rhino, and as a lot of you guys know, the Dark Podcast was scheduled to start January of 2017, which is currently right now. So I'm planning on starting the series right about now. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take this series to the next level. So for those of you guys who don't know what happened to the series before, it all got deleted because of my channel. They took away my subs, my videos, everything. I had to start over. But I'm bringing my old series and one of my personal best series, in my opinion, back to this channel. So I just want you guys to know that it's going to be airing every single Sunday from now on. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this video is going to be the first Dark Podcast, and this one is going to be on the top 10 games of 2016. It is now 2017, and 2016 game year went off in a bang. So I just want to comment on some of the best video games in this guy's ranking of top 10. So I want to comment on it. So I got this from digitalspy.com/gaming news. So number 10 is Dark Souls 3, which came out April of 2016. So I never really got into that game, but I did see a couple people playing the game. Saw a couple Let's Players do a couple Let's Plays on it. So I looked at PewDiePie's videos on it, and that game did look pretty good. Depending on the other games in this top 10, it might have a higher rank in my opinion. So we're going to scroll down this list a little more. So number 9 on the list is Quantum Break. Now, Quantum Break, I mean, not many people thought that Quantum Break, with its odd blend of traditional gameplay and live action TV series, a lot of people thought it wouldn't work. But in my opinion, they were all wrong. And on one hand, you got this excellent game where the main character can manipulate time. He actually stops time. And the graphics are some of the best we've seen on Xbox One. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this top 10 is all for Xbox One games. Not all Xbox One games, but they have to be playable on Xbox One. So, on the other, you've got an engaging, high-quality TV series that tells the other side of the story from the villain's perspective. Then, in the middle, you got junctions that force you to make a decision that may hinder the hero. It's a clever mind game, in my opinion, that constantly thrills and should be giving a lot of space in your gaming time. So, number 8 on this guy's list, which is from March 2016, it's called Dirt Rally. I never really heard of this game, so I'm just going to read off of it. It says, if your idea of a racing game is lobbing red shells at Princess Peach, stay well away from Dirt Rally. This is a racing game for people who really understand rally driving, and what you hear is just as important as what you say. For those who get it or take the time to understand it, Dirt Rally is a thrilling racing game that really is top of its genre. So Dirt Rally, it just seems like another like Burnout Paradise, Need for Speed. It's just another one of those. I don't see how this made number 8. In my opinion, this would be kind of farther back on the list. Not anywhere in top 10 of Xbox One games. So then we got Tom Clancy's The Division. So this game was a Ubisoft's new open world online shooter. Surprised me and everyone else in the Xbox One gamer world. So all the critics out there thought that The Division would just be another Destiny, but it turned out that it was so much more. So I had to explore I got a chance to explore a stunningly created mid-crisis version of New York. So it's like New York, but in the midst of crisis. So this game, it really shocked me. I didn't really think that any game could actually make it this far, and it actually did. And I was pretty shocked by this. So I would actually agree with this being in the top 10. Now my rankings of these will come out in a later Dark Podcast. I'm not going to rank these, but I'm going to actually make my own top 10 video games for Xbox One of 2016. So, after number 7, The Division, we have number 6 coming in from March 2016 also, Hitman. So, we all know about Hitman. It's a lot of different hit games out of there, but this one being the newest one. So, it was another episode of the Hitman reboot. So, the first chapter it is, after a short tutorial-style prologue, you're let loose in a mansion in Paris where a fashion show and a party is occurring. You've got 2 targets to take out, but there's more freedom and creativity in the options available to you than ever before. It's a fantastic blend of Hitman Absolution and Hitman Blood Money. I'm sorry. So this game really surprised me also. I didn't really play this, but I saw a lot of, again, Let's Players playing it. So I do think this should be ranked up there. So let's go down to number 4 on the list. Wait, number 5 on the list? No. I'm not even going to comment on this one because this game wasn't good. It'll never be good in my opinion. Number 5 is Plants vs. Zombies. Garden Warfare 2? No. I'm not even going to explain this to you guys. It's just a horrible game in my opinion. Number 4, Super Hot? Really? Number 3, The Flame and the Flood? Really? What was this guy doing? Now, number 2. I'm going to skip down to number 2 because the rest of those games were a couple nobody games that nobody would ever think about playing. So, number 2 is Far Cry Primal, the newest Far Cry. So, this actually deserves to be number 2 on my list. Well, on this list. So, on my list, it might be somewhere in the top 10. So, I actually like this game. Far Cry, it came out in February of 2016. And it's a first-person shooter game. And it successfully exists in the wilderness. So you were basically, instead of searching out for armories, wielding futuristic tech, and looking for ammo drops, you were hunting and gathering and crafting weapons from all the skin, stones, sticks, and bones you've collected. So it's like a survival game. Like a survival of the fittest there. Oh my God. Number 1 on this list. January of 2016. Lego Marvel's Adventure. See, I knew I should have found a better source because this guy's list of his top 10, I mean, some of them deserve to be top 10, but I was looking, it's like a top 50 on this, so I was looking up some. I saw Batman Telltale Series. That should be in this top 10. I saw Fallout. That should be in this top 10. What was this guy thinking? So in my opinion, the first Dark podcast has not really gone as well as I planned. I thought I would have some juicy top 10 games of 2016 for Xbox One that I could really relate to and comment on. There's nothing in there. Well, there were some things, but there's not a lot of things in there that I could really relate to and give you a story about and explain why I think this would have made top 10. Because some of those games were just a little small game put together that not really a lot of people played. So, in my opinion, this list was a bust. I'll tell you the source one more time. So, the source is digitalspy.com/gaming top games to play on your Xbox One. See, I'm not going to ever play some of those games. So, if you guys are waiting on that, just stop. Thank you guys for joining me for another video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Dandy Rhino, and I'm signing out. Thank you guys again for joining me for another video. Please subscribe and join the